Alright, hello, welcome back. Today I'm going to be remaking a review of the Pilot Custom 74 fountain pen. I made the review a while back and some of you might have seen it. Came out okay. I'm not really happy with it. A lot of stuff didn't get said that I wanted to say, and so I figured I have time, why not remake it? So, first off, I want to say the pen that I have right here is black, solid black, is not available in the United States through its distributors. I purchased it on eBay from a very wonderful seller. I will put his eBay tag in the description. I had amazing service from him. I would definitely buy if I ever see any other pens that I want from Japan. He's the guy that I will go to. He made sure to make clear that if I ever needed help, he could, arrange that and just contact him with anything I needed in the Japanese market. So, wonderful seller. Like I said, I'll put his link in the description. Onto the pen. So this is a black body, soft, fine, medium nib, only available from Japan, as far as I know. It came, let's close the box there. Came just packed in a plain old silver box with the Pilot logo. Pull out of that box, you have just a hard plastic case that opens up. You got your Pilot logo. Pilot logo, little plastic tray that the pen was on. Underneath you have your ink cartridge and your warranty info. And then the main difference with the Japan one versus the US one is it comes with the Con 20 converter versus the Con 70. Now for those of you that want the ink capacity, that might be a sticking point, if you will. It's about half the capacity of the Con 70, but otherwise I'm partial to the squeeze converters. They work fine for me, easy to clean, I'm happy with them. But of course I do have the option of buying a Con 70 and fitting it in. It would work still. Looking at the pen, I got the one, it's solid black body, like I said, soft, fine, medium nib. So there it is. I'll get a loop here so you can see a little closer up, So here we have the clip. It has the Pilot logo. That's it. Beautiful clip. It's not too, it's rather tight, but it's not too tight. It'll grab your shirt pocket, nicely. I don't know. Clips on quite well. It's definitely not going to fall off. Come down to the cap band, which says nicely "Made in Japan, Pilot Custom 74." So I'll show you that. So made Japan. Sorry, it's all backwards because of the. So made in Japan, star, custom, 74, and another star. It's very nice. That's engraved really well. And then you see the end of the pen. It just tapers off quite nicely with a nice metal band. Taking a look at the nib. It's 18 karat gold. Like I said, I have a soft, fine, medium. So we'll get you a close-up of that. So that's the nib. That's going to be a number 5 from Pilot. It's decently small. I mean, comparatively speaking, some of their other pens that feature much larger. Here you see this is the Pilot Metropolitan versus, let's see if we can get those there. So Pilot Metropolitan here on there. So it's barely bigger. Like I said, it's a gold nib, nice and smooth. I'm happy with it. Looking back, I probably would have went with just either a soft fine or regular fine, maybe even extra fine. And that's just me. I like really, really fine lines. I tend to write a lot on cheap paper, so it's just easier for me in the long run to have a fine line. And plus, my handwriting is really small, so broader does not work for me. The soft is nice. It's got a nice spread to it. You don't have to push too hard to get it to, what do you call it? Spread? I don't know. To flex. You don't have to push too hard. It flexes quite nicely. You get a nice amount of variation. I'll show you in a second. The only thing, it does not have super heavy flow to it. So if you want to flex that first letter, give it a nice Nice good start to your Word, it's perfect. If you want to flex your entire document, it's not going to work for you. But in the United States, you're not able to get any soft nibs. You only have fine, medium, broad, maybe a couple on top of that or below that, I'm not sure. So you're not going to really run into that problem. I don't know what the flexibility of those nibs are. So some things I love about this pen, the shape of it, you know, it's that nice torpedo shape. It tapers, torpedo? No. I don't know. Nice shape, it tapers off. It doesn't have the flat ends, it's got rounded ends. The clip is beautiful. Coming back to like a dual fold clip. Clips well. Just that black and gold, that's the one, besides price, the only other reason that I got it from Japan and not one of the US models is the color. I absolutely love black pens, and that black on gold is wonderful. So we're going to take a look, you know, coming off here we have the section. That unscrews the threads. They're nice and tight. They're metal threads. And there you have your beautiful Con 20 converter. And I'll just show you here. I don't know if it really matters. But you see there, right by my finger there, you have an O-ring at the base of the section. It seals off the barrel. So you get a lot less ink evaporation from, you know, through the sack. And it gives you nice positive as you tighten it. Just tightens up and it gives you a nice positive seal. Nib and feet are removable to clean, they're friction fit. And I believe it also unscrews as well, so you can take, there's an inner, nope, let's see, there's an inner section that unscrewed the, alright, so you can see around the rim of this section, you can kind of see that line. I'm sorry, I can't hold it steady, but you can kind of see that hole. It unscrews and you have a separate nib unit in the section. You don't really have a need to, but it's an option. Why not? The one thing I don't like about the pen is the cap, when you have it screwed on tight, is there's flex. So you can wiggle the threads on the cap. There's play, just enough play. It does not seat completely flat against the inside of the cap, and you can wiggle it just a bit. Now you're never really going to notice that, but let's see. So you can see I just loosened it a little bit, and you got that little bit of play, and that bugs me. I don't know why, but that's the only thing about this pen that bugs me. Everything else is fantastic. I think I paid a little under $100 shipped from Japan to the States. And like I said, I'll leave his link in the description. So you have the pen posted. Why don't we get a measurement on that? Just so you can see here. So posted we have, well, who cares if you can see. Posted we're going to have just about 16 centimeters or 6.5 inches. Also another thing, it posts very nicely. Posts very positively. I always write with a pen posted 99% of the time. And it posts very well, it's very secure. It's not going to fly off of there. So we have a measurement of it capped. That's going to come in just a little under 5 3/4, or we got 14 centimeters. Alright, so now I'm going to head to a writing sample. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw today, go ahead and subscribe. Why not? I have a couple other reviews that, I'm planning on now, and then as I get pens, I'm going to try to review them as best I can. So thanks for watching. So for the writing part of this is Rhodia, dot pad, I believe, 70 gram, right? 80 gram. So let's see a little bit of writing here. So as you can see, the flex does kind of keep up. There's a decent amount of line variation, so I'll take and I'll just print that out here. Let's see if I can slide up. So this is without flexing. So you see, it produces a nice fine line. So to give you a point of comparison on that, right up here I have, let's see, this is a Pilot Metropolitan. So it's a medium nib. This is a soft, fine medium. You see, they're rather similar. And allow me extra fine here. So you see, they're all about the same. So that's your Pilot Custom 70. Sorry about that. That's your Pilot Custom 74. I guess we can do in true SBRE Brown fashion. We can do, let's see, a quick P-E-D. It's a very smooth writing experience as well. Oh, lazy. So there you are. So here on the screen, it's zoomed in quite a bit because this is, camera configuration. It's very close to the paper, but so there you have your points of comparison for if you have any of these pens. It's a Lamy extra fine nib. And there you can see me smudging all over the place. But there you have a Pilot Custom 74. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, guys.